This podcast contains discussions of violence, crime, and disturbing themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Murder, kidnapping, cults.
Where the trail goes cold, we keep digging.
But let's be honest, we're not professionals, we're not detectives, not criminologists, and we're not even that good at puzzles.
We're just two amateurs with a microphone, way too much curiosity, and a love for good mystery.
We're definitely going to get it wrong. We'll probably go off on tangents, but we'll have fun.
And hopefully, so will you.
This is Dead Ends.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year.
Welcome to 2026.
We're in the future.
In the future. Future of dead ends.
Yeah. Future for us.
It's been, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it feels like it's been about 8,000 months.
I wish it was longer, if I'm being honest. It wasn't a very calm time.
Christmas. It's turbulent.
Yeah.
It's the busiest.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
I hate it.
There's so many expectations.
I hate it and I love it at the same time. But this year was more hate. That sounds really depressive. I'm sorry. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Hope your Christmas was was very fun.
It's good as like a distraction. I was thinking like about winter and just how if December was just like January, like a cold.
If I'm being honest, I feel like that's why they invented it.
Literally.
I think that's why they invented Halloween, Christmas.
Just to get us through.
Fuck it. Happy New Year as well.
This is why it's been since like the dawn of time. People have had Christmas festival in some form. Just to distract us from the fact that we're cold and depressed.
Just need loads of things to get through the fact that you've got lack of sunlight to get you through anything.
Yeah. And on that note, we're both ill.
Yeah, we're both recovering though.
Yeah. Hopefully on the other side of illness.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I don't know why this has happened. I get a little bit ill sometimes, but this one this year, this winter flu. Oh, it's been disgusting. It's been really bad.
You've got the bad end of the stick.
I had one just after, when was it? No, it was during Christmas because I remember I was working on Boxing Day singing and we were singing like Aerosmith and stuff like that. And my voice was just like, I can't fully do this because it was just so sore.
Yeah.
But I was getting through it. And then by New Year's Eve, when we had that gig on New Year's Eve, my voice was pretty much back. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm over it. But then a bunch of us got together to watch the Stranger Things finale in a local venue we know. Shout out to the Loom. Thank you so much. But it was freezing. It was so cold.
And you got ill again.
Cold, and both me and Jonathan got ill from it.
Oh, did he get ill as well?
Yeah, we both woke up the next morning, and our throats were like absolutely on fire, like burning. It was so painful. So that was, when was that? When was New Year's? What day are we on? The 8th.
It was last.
So 8 days ago.
Yeah.
Well, technically 7 days ago because I watched it on the 1st. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a week later, so I am feeling better. But
yeah. It was
all this.
This weekend that I got ill.
Yeah.
It's weird. I've never like thought about it, but this time I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh, I've got a cold now.
Yeah. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
I hate it. But anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time you guys are listening to this next Monday, we'll be happy.
Better. Happy.
Happier and healthier.
We're smiling. That's the start.
So yeah, how was your Christmas, Pete? Was it all right?
It was fine, yeah.
You got to Wales?
To Wales by the sea.
Nice.
Can't complain really about that. It's always just a time of, it's like certain things you just have to complete and you're expected to do.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like in some ways a tick box exercise.
It feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think next year me and Jonathan have said that we in some way might skip it. Whether that's like go away for that period, because quite a few people around us have gone away. Yeah. Like my sister went away. I think she went to India.
Oh yeah.
And Jonathan's cousins went to like Gran Canaria and all around those islands and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. It just sounds so much better.
Somewhere warm.
So I might do that, or just go out somewhere to eat.
Right.
Instead of cooking. I cannot be bothered with the cooking anymore.
Get the stress of that gone.
Everyone's got different orders.
Yeah.
Everyone's got, I don't eat this and I don't eat that and I don't like them like this. I'm not even talking like, I don't even mind if someone was like gluten or something.
Yeah.
It's not that.
It's just
it's more like, I want
it.
these potatoes smaller and crispier.
Yeah.
And oh no, I want bigger, crispier potatoes. And oh, I want peas, not mush. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Get what you're given.
You get what you're given. Yeah. If you want it, then bring it.
Exactly. Anyway. Christmas happened.
Yeah.
Moving on.
We had a better Christmas than the people we'll talk about today.
Oh, by far. We've got a good one today.
Yeah.
This is episode 14. Exciting times. Oh,
yes.
Wait, is it 14 now? You've messed up. You've screwed it.
We can change the last one to 13.
Technically, this is episode 14.
Okay, so yeah, it will be by the time. Yeah, we'll just change it. It'll be good.
I don't know.
14.
We're gonna go with 14. That's what I've written down. But you'll see whatever comes up on
whatever number.
Whatever comes up on the Spotify.
Yeah, there was discrepancy over what Christmas counts as.
Yeah, nothing from now on. Counts as nothing. We're not doing a Christmas special ever again.
No,
we're just skipping it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing really quite interesting one today because well, we were talking about doing something nice and easy to ease back in, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we were looking at all the unsolved mysteries that are on Netflix. Sorry, Claire. I know you hate me saying Netflix.
Yeah.
But
needs must sometimes.
But suck it. Yeah, we did. Anyway, there was a really good one that said, what was it? The Ghost in Apartment 14. Oh, we said that in unison. That was a bit creepy.
That wasn't practiced.
And it's episode 14.
Oh, true. We have to do 14.
It works now. Anyway, but I thought, oh yeah, Pete loves a ghost story. I love a ghost story. Let's just ease in with a little ghost story. And after watching it and looking up about it, this has hit the jackpot. This is not just a ghost story.
It's everything.
It's paranormal, kidnapping,
murder.
And there is a potential of a little bit of cult in it.
Yeah.
We've hit everything on the dead ends list.
Yeah, all in one go. We didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
We just kind of slipped and fell.
Our little intro. This is it.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. This episode, apparently.
Yeah.
So this is the disappearance of Marie Elizabeth Spannhake.
And Colleen Stan.
Yeah.
Double.
By proxy?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Sure.
2 in 1.
Well, yeah. It
and
focuses on her
story.
and then it leads on to Colleen, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's quite a few different, I want to say characters in this. It's not a play.
Yeah.
People.
If it were a play, it would be exciting. Yeah.
Oh, coffee kept me going. Right.
In Apartment 14. Have you got a summary?
I've got a summary. So, a woman by the name of Jodie Foster, not the actress and director, another woman by the name of Jodie Foster.
Wasn't there a Jodie Foster in another one we did?
There was a Foster.
Yeah.
Evelyn.
They went to Gloucester. Yeah, Evelyn Foster went to Gloucester.
Taxi driver.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, maybe they're related. Probably not. They live
probably
in different
not.
countries.
Different countries, different centuries, kind of.
Yeah, it's possible though. Maybe her family got sad and moved to America.
Evelyn was she not like at the start of 900?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe descent somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah.
We'll have to.
Potentially related.
Every time we say we're going to look into it.
We never do.
We're not going to.
Yeah.
But here's for hopeful thinking.
Yeah.
We'll find out one day. Anyway.
Or never.
Jodie Foster, not the actress and director Jodie Foster, moves into an apartment in Chico, California, with her daughter Hannah Foster for a fresh start in life. But shortly after settling in, a series of unusual events start taking place. Things like unexpected noises, objects moving, and the feeling of being watched. What begins as unsettling quickly becomes dangerous when she reports physical injuries and being touched and restrained while alone.
Oh.
As investigators look into the situation, they uncover a violent crime connected to this apartment, raising disturbing questions about whether the activity is supernatural or whether something far more human was responsible. Despite witnesses and investigation, the case remains unsolved. Dead ends.
Dead ends. It's a weird sort of unsolved, this.
Yeah, because it's kind of
we know, but also...
Yeah.
We'll find out.
You'll get to it.
Yeah.
Have you got your... We've just been laughing about... We did our background. We both just have one sentence, I think. Do you just have one sentence?
On her background? Yeah, it's probably the same thing,
I think it's the same. Is it Jodie Foster, born in Orange County?
Born in Orange County, has a daughter.
Called Hannah Foster in 1997.
Moves to Chico, California. A quaint, beautiful town, I put. Yeah. It sounds like somewhere I'd like to live, to be fair.
Well, so when did she move there? The 31st of January?
Yeah, 2000. Right? Just in the new millennium. New millennium, new me.
Woohoo. Let's dive in. So, yeah, like you said, she thought it was a really cute place. Yeah. Really she says something like, it's small town vibes, but big enough for raising a family.
Yeah. And it's just her and her daughter in it. Her daughter's 3.
Yeah.
So
single mom vibes. Just looking to fresh start and do good with a kid.
Yeah.
She moves into Walnut Garden Apartments. That's the name of the complex, which looks quite nice, actually.
It has a pool.
Do you know what I thought? You know Karate Kid, the first one?
Yeah.
Where Daniel and his mum go to move in Reseda.
Oh, yeah.
Apartments. I just saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is exactly it. So that's what you need to picture.
Yeah.
I feel like it just looks exactly like that. But yeah, it looks very lovely. And they move into apartment number 14. And she says right away, doesn't she, that it's like quite a weird, strange vibe.
She says it feels dark, not peaceful.
Yeah, unsettled and some kind of chemical smell.
Yeah, she said, like carpet
cleaner
or something like that, which it could just be the fact that it's a new apartment and they've just been
cleaned it.
Let's bleach this.
Which would make sense, to be fair.
Yeah. But she's still intent on starting a nice, peaceful life.
Yeah, she pushes through, doesn't she, for her daughter?
Yeah. And I think she would say she's, what's the word? Sensitive towards the spiritual realm and ghosts.
I don't know what that means.
So I think when
she moves, you're sensitive towards the spiritual realm, and I feel like anyone can just be like, ooh.
I feel, but I think her, like when she's saying it feels dark, I think she's like
witching
spiritually weird. Dark.
Whereas I've just walked in and not opened the curtains. It's dark in here.
The lights don't work, Hannah.
It's a bit dark.
Yeah.
Not much light. So a different kind of dark.
Yeah.
A dark aura.
Foreboding.
An
aura of foreboding.
Nice. I like it.
I stole that from Disney.
I was just going to say that's the title. That's the title of
the episode. We should do it. That's good.
An aura of foreboding. I like it.
I'm writing it down.
I love it. So what happens next basically takes place over the next 3 months. It's a short span that they're actually in this apartment.
Yeah.
And like we said, things just start being like from the day one when she's moved in, she's already getting this smell, feeling this aura of foreboding. And then things just get weirder and weirder. So the first thing she kind of mentions is these pink trainers that belong to Hannah. So they're really small because it's for a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
So I think teeny tiny. And she says she normally keeps them by the front door, just ready to go out like anyone would do.
Yeah.
But they're repeatedly found every day neatly in the middle of the bed.
Yeah. And it does clock that she asks Hannah if she does it and she's like, no, did you do it? And it does clock that a 3-year-old wouldn't neatly be able to climb on a big bed and position the shoes.
I mean, let's come back because I'm already like, did this even happen?
Yes, true.
I mean, yeah. Anyway.
There's no evidence to back this up.
Let's just pretend that we're fully going with it.
Yeah. So the pink shoes are moving right in the middle of the bed.
They're not the only thing.
No.
She mentions other things are moving.
Salt and pepper shakers.
And she said that sometimes they're found on the very edge of the table in the morning, which is, it's things like, I don't know, because this happened when Mum and Dad always talk about this. So when I used to live in Bolton, we had like a little council house kind of thing. And they were absolutely certain that they were haunted between a certain period when I was like, I feel like I was like 6 or something.
Yeah.
And it was things like, oh yeah, the Polaroid camera would get moved from the mantelpiece and we'd find it in a cupboard and the lights would switch on in the evening and stuff like that. And it feels like that kind of vibe that Jodie's describing. Like it's not real worries at this point. It's not like a real cause for concern. It's kind of like,
there's not a voice.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's more just like enough to question yourself and go, wait, did I leave that light on? What is that? It's just that, isn't it, at this point?
An apartment building, which...
Small.
It looks like an older apartment block. The things aren't probably going to be amazingly up to date because it's so expensive to like redo electrics or like... Yeah,
definitely.
And noises in an apartment block.
Well, you have no idea where they're coming from.
Exactly. It could be anyone.
You have no idea where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Like, that could be upstairs. That could be someone down the street. I don't know. Someone, whatever.
Yeah.
They're thin walls, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially in America.
Yeah, where everything's made of cardboard.
When I went in, I know I went in January last year, which obviously is 2025 and it's fair modern. But even then, the apartment block that we stayed in, paper thin walls.
Yeah.
Like, I could hear everything from I could tell what they were watching next door.
Yeah.
Like,
it's such it's just different building ways, isn't it? Because we build everything from brick.
So who knows?
Yeah.
At the minute, she's kind of like, what's going on? It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Did I leave the salt and pepper shakers on the edge of the table? Did my kid do it? I don't know.
Yeah. And if you're a single mom with a young child, you're probably going to be more tired. And
I would presume so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially,
Because I don't have a kid and I already forget
I'm already
half what I'm doing. Yeah.
So, mums, speak up.
Yeah. What is it like? Yeah. So Hannah, during this time, she says she's aware of it.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have any context for what it means.
No.
So she wasn't like scared. She just...
It's just a bit weird what's going on. But then at the same time, Jodie starts having really bizarre dreams. Mainly about a certain girl. Like this girl keeps popping up in her dreams in different like dangerous situations.
Yeah.
One example she gives is she sees this girl walking down the street and getting chloroformed.
Yeah.
Before being kidnapped in a car.
Yeah.
So it's a bit weird.
That is a weird dream to have.
Yeah. Don't know where I stand on that.
Yeah.
I'm leaning proper
skeptical.
Yeah. I'm not fully on board, but
the thing is about dreams as well, like if you go through to the end of her experience, like now she's had time to process it, you can convince yourself of memories.
We say that all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
As time goes on, you can alter memories in your head.
She could have had a dream of a girl and then be like, oh, she was getting chloroformed in that dream.
Yeah.
Because who can really remember, even in the morning?
No.
I had a dream last night, which in the moment was really like vivid and I can't remember it now.
Yeah, exactly. And don't be wrong. Maybe if I'm really giving the benefit of the doubt and saying that this is some spiritual connection, maybe it is clear. Maybe she is remembering and fair enough then, but I'm not convinced that it's that. But hey ho, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
So she's having these weird, bizarre dreams about this random girl. And then one day, within this 3-month period, Jodie's really startled when her daughter Hannah starts talking to someone in her bedroom.
This is the best bit.
I mean,
kids must do this all the time.
I feel like kids do this all the time. My nephew definitely does. I mean, not as in he's talking to someone and going, oh, there's someone right there.
Yeah.
But like they're chatting away to themselves, pretending that they're like the action figures that they're playing with and stuff. And I don't know.
And our brains connect it to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Jodie's obviously really confused why Hannah's talking to someone and thinks that maybe someone's walked past the window.
Yeah.
and that Hannah's seen someone because she's saying hi, isn't she? She's like, I heard her saying hi.
And her mum's like,
Who
are you saying hi to? And she's like, that girl over there.
Yeah, in my room.
In my room, yeah.
She's like, what girl?
And she like describes her like, oh, she's got a white shirt on.
Yeah.
She stood right there.
Yeah.
But again, that could be anyone. That could be like imagination.
Yeah. I mean, it's basic.
Yeah.
Fair basic imagination. There's a girl there and she's wearing a white top.
Yeah.
It's not as if she's gone, like Amy, it was like an Amy Bradley thing, like, she had a Tasmanian devil tattoo on her shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you see the picture and you go, wait a second.
Yes.
That is weird.
Because she draws a picture of this girl. It's a kid's crayon drawing. Like
of a woman in a white shirt.
With long hair, yeah. So
with long hair.
It's like actually.
Yeah.
If years later you was to show Hannah and say, is this girl the same as this? It could be any white girl.
We're not being very good investigators right now, are we? Are we just shutting this person down?
I think
investigators, you know what I mean?
Well, I think this is the best way to investigate paranormal things. You've got to be skeptical because it's hard to be scientific because
there's just no evidence, is there?
Yeah.
Other than someone's word.
Yeah.
The only bit that, well, if this is true, the only bit that does point towards it is that the little girl Hannah says, yes, this is my friend and her name is Marliz.
Yeah.
So that comes back.
Yeah. Marliz.
And she says, it's a friend who's just visiting. She visits the house.
Yeah.
And her name is Marliz.
Marliz.
Which we will get to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
And a kid wouldn't necessarily lie.
No.
Or make that up. So it's like, okay.
I don't know who's come up with that.
But Liz is it's not an uncommon name.
Right, well.
Yeah.
Let's put a pin in that bit.
Yeah, so we've got a ghost child playing with a real child.
Who, by the way, isn't actually a ghost child.
Oh, it's a ghost teenage girl.
Yeah.
Or she's like 18, isn't she?
She's 18, yes.
18, yeah.
So.
But we do get the very best bit of the story next.
Oh, yeah?
This is.
Yeah, so it just gets basically worse and worse.
Yeah.
So Jodie and her daughter Hannah return home from dinner one evening. And I love this. This is, I mean, I do love the next bit that I know we like. But I do kind of like that they come in and the phone, so they've got one of those old-fashioned, well, I want to say old-fashioned. They're kind of.
It was just a phone back then.
But like on the wall.
Yeah.
With the cord. And I like that it's just they've come in and like, the phone's not attached.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know why I really like that bit. Like it's just like, the holder's there.
But there's no phone.
There's no phone or wire now. What?
And if she is telling the 100% truth, it is weird because the phone, you have to unclip the wire.
Yeah.
And it's in a different room.
So yeah, they find it wrapped, like the cord wrapped around the phone in the back room.
So it's not just falling off the hook.
So it's fully like.
Yeah.
Yeah, been unclipped and removed and placed.
Yeah. And all of Hannah's toys
in this room
were piled up.
Yeah.
In a little pyramid pile of toys.
In a pile, yeah.
With an Ernie doll on top.
So Ernie is from Sesame Street.
Yeah, Bert and Ernie.
And it's one of these dolls that does make noise. Like I think she calls it a snoring doll.
A snoring doll. Oh, is it to help kids sleep?
I think it's a sleep thing, yeah.
Yeah. But the doll has a noose around his neck. Which is weird. Like
a shoelace noose around its neck.
That's weird. A kid wouldn't. Well, maybe a kid would do that. I don't know.
No.
Unless they're like a psychopath.
That feels a bit far.
It feels a lot far, yeah.
With the combination of the phone.
Yeah, true.
I feel like that's.
And the phone was pretty high up.
Yeah.
So either Jodie's done it or.
And she's 3. I don't know. I mean.
I don't think you.
I'm not saying there aren't intelligent 3-year-olds. Don't get me wrong. But.
That's beyond the years.
I feel like that's a little bit far. So obviously they see this and they leave immediately and go to the police.
Yeah.
Who don't really take it very seriously what they're saying because she's saying there's a ghost child in my daughter's bedroom and I'm having bizarre dreams and my daughter's Ernie doll has a noose around its neck.
Yeah.
And I kind of understand why the police didn't take that seriously, if I'm being honest. But they should have still
They should have done something. Because at the end of the day, it's like
she's not feeling well.
Yeah.
She could be not feeling well.
Yeah. They should do it like a wellness check.
But also, she doesn't feel safe in her home.
Yeah. And it's a single mom with a single child.
Yeah. The priority should just be, you don't feel safe. Let's see what we can do to put some new locks on or something. And maybe they did do that. Maybe they missed that out.
Yeah, true.
We don't know, actually. They don't
Shows love to put the police as like incompetent.
The bad guys.
Donut eaters, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they kind of still stay there, don't they?
Yeah.
And then it all kind of comes to a head in February.
Yeah.
This is the big night.
The TV static is on.
Yeah.
Like white noise.
So she's woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of white noise coming from the TV. And the TV is one of these old ones where you have to like physically go to it and turn it on.
Yeah, with a big dial.
Yeah. So it's not just sat on the remote or something.
Yeah. This is a like classic horror film now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great.
So she says that there's white noise coming from the TV. The cupboard doors in the kitchen are banging. That's where she loses me.
Less believable, yeah.
I don't believe that.
Because as well, you wouldn't say the TV first thing. You'd
be like, what's this banging?
The cupboards are banging. Like, who cares what the TV's doing? You'd be like, the TV was all static. And also the cupboard doors were banging.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It doesn't flow very well, does it?
The kitchen burner was on as well, apparently.
The kitchen burner?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the hob.
Yeah.
Which is...
It's a bit worrying.
That is worrying because...
It's a fire.
You have to light the gas to turn it on. So like...
Well, yeah, you have to... If it's it's like my sister's one, you have to push it down, don't you? And hold it.
Yeah.
So it's
and then,
not... Yeah.
Or... Yeah. And that's just worrying from a safety point of view.
Do you know what? At the same time, maybe that ghost was a little bit more considerate because they lit the fire.
Yeah, they didn't just kill them.
Didn't just leave the gas running. So
yeah,
that's towards the ghost. That's all right.
Good job.
Good job, ghost. But the best bit is that the same Bernie doll, Hannah's little doll, is making a noise and repeat going, I feel great. I feel great. I can't do the accent, the bit.
Nor can I.
The Ernie accent. Bernie. Ernie? I've written Bernie.
Bernie. He's Ernie's cousin, Bernie.
Because it's Bert and Ernie. Ernie doll.
I feel great.
I feel great. And so Jodie kind of just presumes, like a smoke alarm, isn't it? Where it keeps beeping, like the batteries are running out. So she takes them out, puts it in a cupboard, goes to leave, but then hears,
I feel great. He still feels great.
Still feels great.
With no batteries.
And then I think it's at this point that all the lights just suddenly turn on in the apartment.
Yeah. The thing about all of this is everything described there is like the most cheesy horror film line ever.
It's like
the kitchen doors were slamming. The door wouldn't shut up, and then all the lights came on.
It took the batteries out, and it's still.
Yeah.
And then suddenly all the lights came on. Yeah, it's very theatrical.
Yeah. And like, if a ghost has enough like energy to do all those things simultaneously, you'd think the easier option would just be to like communicate and go, I'm a ghost.
I'm not really Ernie.
Yeah.
My name's Marliz.
Yeah. Stop slamming the doors and make Ernie say something useful.
Please find me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. And also, I mean, I used to do ghost hunts all the time. That sounds so lame. But I used to do ghost hunts all the time with my dad and my brother. It sounds even lamer. God, it's getting worse.
I like ghost hunts.
Okay, good. None of this shit ever happens. No. Nothing like this ever happens.
Well, that's all the YouTube channels. They'll show you like 2 minutes out of an hour.
But it's not like a whole like the things start banging and then this happens. And that's movie level. Anyway.
It's always like
it's weird.
Some sort of radio is saying noises.
Yeah.
Out of a device which is designed.
Box.
Yeah. And spirit boxes are already like a skeptical bit of technology.
Yeah, because you're just
scanning through radio. Yeah. Like you're going to hear noises.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. Anyway, so this all happens and apparently they go running out of the apartment.
To the landlord or landlady.
The landlady, yes. Yeah. And she's telling them something is wrong here.
Yeah.
What's going on? So the landlady and her little dog go to investigate. Go to investigate. And apparently there's just all hell breaking loose.
Yeah.
There's like wires swinging.
Yeah, like a skipping rope.
TV's still static. I'm guessing the doors are still banging or something.
Yeah, the dog's barking. Yeah.
And I think they just all basically go, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
And run out and abandon the place.
And then to make it even more horror film, like cheese, 6 a.m. that morning, sat by the pool. Creepy old man.
Wait, but before, right, where were they then? Did they just stay by the pool all night?
I think they just stayed by the pool, yeah.
They just slept out by the pool all night?
Or maybe in the I don't know, yeah, they don't really.
Maybe the landlady gave her like another room to stop in or something?
Yeah, or on a floor on the landlady's couch or something.
Because it's a bit weird, isn't it? Because she's like, 6 a.m, I'm sat by the pool with my kid and I'm crying.
And an old man comes over.
Who's this old man? Is he a resident?
He lives in the apartment, yeah. He's a resident.
Like, it's a bit...
Yeah. They must have known who he is.
I don't think this old man is real.
Yeah, because then apparently the old man's like, no one lives in that apartment very long. I've seen people come and go. No one survived longer than a few months. And that's pretty much what he says. Like, again, it's
basically like word for word.
Every horror film. And he's like, there was a girl who lived there and went missing.
And no one's seen her since.
No one's seen her since.
Oh, God.
I think if it was
so dramatic,
it's too dramatic to be like real, because actually these things don't.
Maybe
really
he was
happen.
A ghost as well.
Maybe he was,
and he was like, right, my time.
Yeah,
she's been scared. She's run out. This is the time where she'll hear me. Yeah. I'm skeptical about ghosts. I have no decision either way, but I don't think it happens like this where they're slamming doors and like or someone would have caught it on camera. Yes,
in a way that you can't
I've watched
deny.
Enough Nuke's Top 5 to know that shit is made up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fakes out there.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
It's weird. But anyway, this is what sparks this real story.
Are we going back in time now?
We're going back to January 31st, 1976.
Yeah.
And this is the day that 18-year-old Marie Elizabeth Spannhake, nickname Marliz, was reported missing by her boyfriend. The report says that on the day of her disappearance, they had visited a flea market in Chico. They'd had an argument, and Marliz decided to walk home instead of going in the car with him.
Yeah.
She was hating him. And nobody heard from her since.
That is so sad for him. Yeah. So his name is John Baruth.
The boyfriend.
Yeah. And they met in California.
Yeah.
And he was moving back to Chico. And apparently they'd fallen in love by this point. And
it was only like the year before.
I know.
No, it's the same year.
Yeah, literally.
No, sorry, it's the same year because it's 1975.
Yeah, that they meet.
That they meet and fall in love. And she's already, the sister said that she'd lived in Chico for 2 months before her disappearance.
Yeah.
So what's that, November?
Yeah, literally. So
November 75, she's there.
Yeah.
76, she's dead.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, they moved to California, sorry. So she's not living in California. Chico is in California.
Yes. She was from Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes, well done.
Knowledge. Yeah, and she wanted to be an actress.
Yeah.
So she was pretty like thrilled with the move. But I think in her mind, she was going to like LA type vibes.
Yeah, it was going to be amazing. And
yeah.
It does sound amazing still.
It does.
But fair, if it's not exactly what you want.
Yeah, because she's writing to her sister during those months saying she's not really
fully liking
that
it.
Happy, yeah.
Yeah.
Naturally, because they've just met. They're having some like trouble.
We just met and we've moved in together and we've moved away from all of my family.
Yeah.
And who would have thunk it?
I'm
already
unhappy.
falling out.
Yeah.
And
And she tells her sister that she's going to come home
in the April,
but never does. If only she had.
April 76 was when she was planning to go back, wasn't she?
Yeah.
It's bad. But she was like the picture of her. They say she's beautiful. She is stunning. She's a very pretty girl. Just like beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah.
Just like flawless.
Flawless.
Yeah.
I woke up this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Everyone in the 70s just seemed to look that way.
I know. It's because they didn't get fed all the stupid food that they give us in supermarkets now.
Yeah, fair maybe.
Not that I have anything against big supermarkets.
Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, she wasn't liking it. She wants to move back, but she never moves back because she goes missing in January.
And literally, they don't find her.
Nope.
They can't find her. Like, and they don't know.
Day?
Yeah, to this day.
But whilst this is happening, no, not whilst this is happening. Jumping back to Jodie.
Yeah.
She's having even more worse dreams.
Yeah.
They're progressing.
She says they get weirder.
Weirder and weirder.
And they're already pretty weird. Like,
and it's still around this girl, but now it's at a certain location.
In a root cellar, they say.
It's like a property and then there's a cellar that she describes as like a dungeon.
I don't really know what a root cellar is. Is it where you put like your roots, like your potatoes, your beets? So.
I just presumed it was just a cellar.
Just a cellar?
I don't know.
Who knows? If you
Google it.
Yeah.
Google root cellar.
Root cellar.
What's a root cellar? Let's find out while we're here because we'll never look back and find it.
It's an underground or partially buried structure used for storing food like fruit and vegetables and nuts.
Hey!
So we were right. You can put your beetroot there. And there's a video, how to build a root cellar.
Nice. I like it.
A homesteader's guide.
Woohoo.
Sounds quite nice. Oh, so it's got like a window.
Yeah.
So it's not like fully underground.
I mean, if you watch the documentary, you see it, don't you?
Yeah.
It just looks like a cellar, doesn't it?
It's a cellar.
It looks like a little box.
Yeah. I feel her description of it being a dungeon is exaggerated for the story.
Yeah.
Like.
Yes. Go in with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. It's a cellar.
Yeah.
But she's seeing this cellar and she's seeing the same girl from her previous dreams, but now the girl's in the cellar.
Yeah.
And there's a couple.
A couple, yeah.
Like she's had a tall guy and a short woman.
Yeah.
She says.
And they've like got her gagged and
doing horrific stuff to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's basically at this point where these dreams get to this level that she goes, yeah, we're moving out.
Yeah.
And she leaves on the 1st of April 2000 and moves to a different apartment.
Yeah.
So it was only 3 months that they stayed in apartment 14.
Yeah. And she doesn't, she's told us that she doesn't know about this story of this girl yet. Because she says when in the new apartment, she's dating a guy, whoever, and he comes across a book
that
in the apartment that has
the case in it.
But this is where I'm skeptical because where's that book come from? In her house.
Was it her house? I thought it was just the library or something she mentioned.
I thought he got it. Oh, maybe he did. I thought he just got it off a shelf.
No. Oh, no.
Right. That makes more sense. Because I was like, she's read this story, then you would
just
know.
Tells you that she knows.
Yeah.
No. He's got it somewhere else. He brings it to her. But basically, this case gets brought... she's claiming this case gets brought to her.
Yeah.
After she's moved out
from this
the apartment. Book. She's moved on. And this is basically the case of Marie Elizabeth Marliz.
Yeah.
And that nickname she immediately connects to the experience with her daughter.
Yeah.
Seeing the ghost girl going, my Liz.
Yes, yeah.
So that's, I don't know.
Yeah, because they dig into it, don't they? And they find a picture.
Yes, and that's right.
Marliz.
And she shows it to the Hannah.
But again, she's 3. So if you show a 3-year-old a picture and say, is this the girl you saw? Yeah. Because, I mean, it could be genuine.
It could be right on the money. It could be. Yeah. I really doubt it.
But at the same time, yeah. Because if you show someone and you say, is this? They just want to say the right answer. Like
strange, isn't it? I don't know. But if I'm being honest, I feel like the whole Jodie part is not there for me.
No.
It's the other stuff. But we're going to keep going with it. I've not made my decision yet.
No.
Even though I technically have. Moving on.
Yeah. We know. We don't know.
We know. We don't know. So anyway, yeah. She says that she shows Hannah this picture, and Hannah's like, yeah, that's absolutely the same girl from my bedroom.
Yeah.
Completely.
Doesn't it look like the drawing I did?
Yeah. See, look, white shirt.
Yeah.
Hello.
Blue hair, like my crayon.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have blue hair. She has brown hair.
But obviously, Jodie's like, oh my God.
It's definitely
her. I'm just a paranormal genius.
Yeah.
And clearly, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And she starts looking to the case more, which is fair.
Yeah.
That bit I do fair. If you've found out someone's gone missing from the apartment you just were at, that, without the haunting, is still...
I would 100% be...
I'd be okay. Well, my parents moved into somewhere to stay before they bought the house. And someone apparently died there, and they looked through all the information to be like, how did they die?
Yeah.
Oh, what's in there? Like, all that stuff.
Was it in the bed we sleep in?
Exactly. So,
was it?
No. It was not.
Oh.
But I get that. But when she's looking into this case, she sees that there's a connection to a couple in Red Bluff, which is only 45 miles away from Chico.
Chico.
Yeah.
Not that far.
No. So this leads us onto the actual case, basically, of Marliz. So we're going back now to the 7th of November, 1984.
And this is 8 years after Marliz has disappeared.
Yes. Yeah. So a police officer, this is in Red Bluff, isn't it?
Yeah. He's part of the Red Bluff.
So police officer from the Red Bluff Police. He's responding basically to a call out from the Church of Nazarene. Basically, they've called out saying they need someone to come and they've got a situation. They want someone to come and have a little gander.
Yeah.
So they get there. There's a pastor talking to a woman.
Yeah.
Who goes by the name Janice Hooker. And this woman is incredibly upset. Just breaking down. Basically just can't deal with something very traumatic from her past. And she starts stating that her husband, Cameron Hooker, had kidnapped and murdered a girl in 1976 from Chico.
And she's not, the woman Janice Hooker, she's only like 24, 25 at this point.
Yeah, she's young.
Yeah.
She is young.
She is young still.
She goes on to say that she was afraid of her husband. She felt guilty, and she was, she's gone through a real tough time trying to come to the police and stuff.
Yeah. And to be fair to her husband is a piece of shit.
He is.
And he's very manipulative. So, like.
And she's had it bad.
Yeah.
She's had it bad.
She's basically been a prisoner.
So, I do actually have a little bit. Let me just jump to that bit for a second. So Janice and Cameron actually got together in 1973. So Cameron who's the husband?
Yeah.
He had graduated from high school, began working at a local lumber mill. He met Janice the next year. She was only 15 at the time.
Yeah, he's 20. Just
19 if we're being optimistic, but still.
He's a pedo.
It's not great. But Janice was only 15 at the time. She was abused by her family.
By her birth family.
Yeah, by her family. She had no sentimental relationships before Cameron, but as a result of all of this, she was incredibly submissive and basically just had no confidence, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Just a shell.
Very easy to, what's the word?
Manipulate.
That's the one.
And that's what he does.
Yes.
And that's what all these people do so well.
So.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And that's what the police are faced with. But I think the interesting thing is, at the point where she says her husband's killed someone, they immediately read her rights because, like, before you say anything more, you might incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
But they called the district attorney.
Well, because they read the rights, she's like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm not saying another word about any of this because I need someone.
Yeah.
So that's when they.
Yeah. And they give her immunity.
We want to hear what she's got to say. This sounds important. Let's just offer her immunity so we can find out
what
the hell is going on. This sounds,
Yeah. Which is nice of them.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm like, okay, fair. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad they did that.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So she then explains, doesn't she, that, well, she just starts spilling all of it.
We go back to 1976, really, don't we?
This is back to the day.
Yeah. And
to the day that Marliz is taken.
Yeah.
And it's
November 7th.
Yeah. So Janice and her husband, Cameron, driving along a road in Chico when they see a woman walking along. So this lines up perfectly with Marliz has just had her argument with her boyfriend at the flea market and has gone, I'm not getting in the car with you. I'm walking home alone.
Yeah. And they were out.
This is just after that.
Yeah. They were literally out to do this. Like Janice says that she knew he wanted to kidnap a woman.
Yes.
And that's like how much control he's got her under, that's a normal thing.
Yeah.
Or that's something she's going along with at least.
Yeah. I think basically I'll come back to it because I don't want to jump too far ahead actually. But we'll come back. Yeah. So they're driving along the road. They see this woman walking along and this woman is Marliz.
Yeah.
They offer her a ride, which she takes as it feels safe because there's a husband and wife in the car. And do you know what? They use that same tactic in the Moore murders.
Yeah.
With the kids.
Yeah.
Because it was a woman and a man going, oh, come, it's me and my wife. Will you help me find this glove?
Yeah.
It feels, it's a fake sense of safety, isn't it?
Yeah. Because why would a woman, a man and wife,
they also say that in The Changeling as well.
Yeah.
When they're stealing kids, because there's a kid in the car.
Yeah.
So the other kids are like, oh, there's a kid.
It feels safe, yeah.
So if that kid's with him, then it's fine.
It just goes so much beyond expectations.
People just don't trust anything.
Yeah.
Just don't trust it.
Yeah. You don't want a lift home.
You don't know this person.
You want an Uber.
Even then. At least it's on an app.
Yeah.
They didn't have apps at this time. God damn it.
No, true.
But instantly when she gets into the car, the husband, Cameron, starts asking her loads of questions. Like, where are you from? Is your family nearby?
Yeah.
How long are you
But even
here?
that, like, when they say it in these shows, it sounds like, oh, that's really suspicious. But actually, if I got in the car with someone and they started asking me that, I'd just think, yeah, this is just small talk.
Do you think?
I'd be like, well, I'm from here, yeah.
I guess it depends on how it's happening. Like when I've got into a taxi before and they're like, oh, this is back in my student days. They'd be like, oh, you go to uni around here, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing this. I'd usually be like, yeah, I'm a singer. And they'd be like, sing me something. And you'd be like, nah, mate, let me out. But if how this Janice is describing it, that Cameron is like hounding her with questions.
Yeah.
Because that's how it kind of sounds. Like he's just like asking, he's doing all the talking. Janice isn't speaking.
Yeah.
Because that feels a bit weird. If I was in a car with two people.
Yeah.
And the woman is very quietly sat.
True.
And the guy is like, where's your family? What are you doing? Da, da, da.
Yeah.
My red flag would go up.
True.
I would see a bit of a red flag there.
I think these guys are usually pretty like silver-tongued and like they come across as really like natural.
Well, they say this later on, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like like loads of murderers. Everyone's always like, they were so nice.
Yeah.
And it's like they would be.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Perfect gentleman. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
You couldn't possibly be doing what we're describing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people you instantly do feel like, oh, they're just really genuine.
But I guess she's by herself.
Yeah.
And I don't know from your perspective, but definitely as a woman, if I'm in a car, even in a taxi, my guard's up a little bit.
Yeah.
Instantly. If I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I'm still like, okay, even if there is an app and this person's meant to be certified, you never know.
No, true.
And I don't know.
And I don't want to small talk with a random person. I'm not interested if they know my life.
Yeah. But for whatever reason, she feels that this is a bit suspicious.
Yeah. So she begins to...
She's like, I'm going to get out.
Yeah.
And it's at this point that Cameron grabs her.
Yeah.
Puts a knife to her throat.
Yeah.
Basically forces her down and puts a head box
This
on
is
her.
some homemade, absolute maniac stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a wooden box, but
Yeah.
it hinges.
Yeah.
So you can fit a head in.
Yeah, and it locks around your neck.
Yeah, so there's just a whole neck size at the bottom.
Yeah.
On one.
And then it's a big square wooden box, basically.
Yeah.
And it's filled, was it
styrofoam? Yeah.
Styrofoam.
Yeah.
I said stylofoam.
Stylofoam. That's the stylish version.
Stylish.
And that's so no one can hear you scream.
Well, this is it. You can't see. You can't hear anything. There's no fresh oxygen coming in. You're basically you're basically breathing in your own air with a little bit of.
I think the worst bit for me would. Well, this is not the worst bit, but I would hate to have someone's dirty foam near my face. In their stupid dirty box.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid. But also you're kidnapped, so that'd be worse than that.
Well, yeah, you're just disorientated completely.
Yeah.
There's nothing. You've got no chance. You can't hear where you're going. You can't hear where they're talking about going. You can't hear their plans. Nobody can hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably can hear some muffled, but most people cannot hear anything.
And I wonder if it would have made you lie down on the seat of the car, because it must have been quite weighty.
They must have done.
Because otherwise, if someone saw that,
come on,
you'd be like,
box head.
Right, I am calling the police right now.
Yeah, absolutely. No, she must have. I think they say that they forced her down.
Yeah.
To put it on. So definitely.
And cars had big back seats back then, didn't they? With just one long seat.
So, yeah, this is now full danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a great situation now. I mean, it's a terrible situation now. She has a giant wooden box on her head. She can't see, hear, or probably breathe very well.
Yeah.
And I think Janice says, doesn't she, when she's given this report, basically, that he was asking all those questions because he was looking for an easy target who could basically just disappear from the community
without family to
quite quietly. Yeah. And he's found her. So he's got her. And they say that then they drive for about 40 miles back to Red Bluff from Chico to the house, pull into the garage, and they get Marliz out, take the box off, and he uses starter fluid on a rag to basically put her into an unconscious state.
I don't really know what starter fluid is, but it must be some sort of...
It's just going to be toxic, teamy, like chloroform stuff in it.
Knocks her out.
It's just, I mean, it's just poison, and it's just cutting off the oxygen to your brain.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. But that's basically so they can move her down into the
basement.
Cellar basement.
That Jodie's seen.
Well, sure.
According to Jodie.
According to Jodie. This next bit, though, I think is the worst bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all terrible. Just this bit in particular, really.
Yeah.
I
think it's how it plays out.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But
because this is all following torture. They've tortured her.
Yeah. So Janice explains to the officer that Cameron doesn't like hearing his victims scream.
He's picked the wrong profession.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's stuff there, but okay. So he researches how to cut vocal cords. Well,
yeah.
In the thought that then she won't make any sound.
Yeah. I don't know where he's researching this in the 70s.
Yeah.
Like you just go to the library and be like,
I mean,
where's the cutting vocal cord section?
I don't think he's researched. I think he's just thought, she's making sound from her voice. I know.
Yeah.
Maybe if the cords weren't there.
Yeah.
It's probably just that.
Because the way he does it is
we've clearly done no research, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It points to no research.
Because he takes her to the bathroom.
And he's going to
He just tries to cut her throat.
Through her throat. I mean, what?
And you think you'd know that, like, if you cut someone's throat,
you're just gonna kill them. They're just gonna bleed out. I don't know.
Yeah, because she starts, as you'd expect, bleeding really heavily.
And just also at this point, this is the point where Janice is like, "No, I can't do this. I don't want to do this cutting."
Yeah.
And Cameron actually says to her, "Look, you've got to do it. If you don't, I'm gonna do this to you."
Yeah.
So there's once again that fear, that threat, that kind of hostagey situation going on there too. And yeah, so they go up to the bathroom, they start cutting. She starts bleeding out.
And so he stops cutting.
Well, bleeding very heavily.
Yeah. She's dying.
Yeah. And he's freaking out going, "Oh, my research didn't work out."
Yeah.
So he just stops and takes her back downstairs.
Yeah. Back to the basement. And she's hung in the basement just from a beam by her neck.
Yeah. Naked with only a pillowcase over her head.
Yeah.
And when Janice comes down to see that, this is the point. She's just dead.
She's dead.
She's fully dead at this point.
Yeah. And who knows when she died, like...
Probably bleeding out.
Yeah, literally.
Probably.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
I mean, this is all in the span of one day, one night.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing.
This is all that still... Is it November 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like, they say 10 to 12 hours total for everything they do, from getting her in the car.
Yeah, because at 2 a.m., they go, "All right, well, she's dead. Let's put her back in the car and let's just drive somewhere." So they drive to this place called Lassen Park.
Yeah.
I can't remember how far. It was like 30 miles away or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's
in the vicinity.
It was like an A17 road and all this kind of stuff. And
yeah.
Off the 44 or whatever. And
it's just basically pine trees, isn't it? Like,
they find
forest.
Like a really quiet dirt road, basically, where it's just miles and miles and miles of just woodland, like you said, pine trees. Cameron digs a shallow grave, buries Marliz's body, burns all the clothes and belongings.
Yeah. And it's literally like 12 hours from...
And that's the account that she gives the police.
Yeah.
But then she goes on to go, "Do you know what, though? This isn't the only kidnapping."
Yeah.
And this is even... I can't say it's worse, because you can't justify it, but they're both so bad in their own way. This one is so bad as well in its own, like, oh my God.
Yeah. And it's literally the next year, isn't it? Like,
after
Marliz.
Yeah.
We're in 1977 now.
So she starts informing the police that another girl was kidnapped by them.
Yeah. Colleen Stan,
who was 20 years old. And she was hitchhiking from her home in Eugene, Oregon, to a friend's home in Westwood, California, where she was going to attend a birthday party as a surprise for a friend. But along that hitchhiking, the couple picks her up. I guess it's an easier situation if you're hitchhiking.
Yeah, she's already wanting a lift. It's never worth hitchhiking.
No, it really isn't.
Like the amount of people who just murdered.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
But they pick her up in their car. Very similar situation to Marliz.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Force her down.
Yeah.
Put the head box on her.
Find out. Yeah.
Take her back to their house. And then she's kept there as a hostage for 7 years. It's just so horrible.
Just in the basement.
Well, I didn't realise, they don't really mention it on the documentary, but they move around a bit.
Oh, do they? In the house?
They move house.
All right.
So they're in that basement for a bit. And I've written it down somewhere. Oh, I've got it right here, actually. So she was kept in a small wooden box for 20 hours a day and would be tortured for the remainder of the day. There was a picture that she could see from the hole in the box of Marliz.
Yes.
She can see from there. And while she's in this is in the house, the cellar house that Marliz has died in. Cameron's telling her that Colleen's being watched by a powerful organization called The Company. And if she tries to escape, not only would they hurt her, but they would find her family and hurt them too.
Yeah. The Company.
So she's kept in this box, but eventually she's forced to sign a contract be a slave for life.
Oh, right.
In January 1978. So how long has that been?
It's just a year after she's been kidnapped.
So she's been in a box for a year.
Yeah.
And then, right, you can be a slave for life. It's a sex slave situation.
Yeah.
It's not just, it's very much, this is all very much a sexual fantasy of his that he's having. Because he's actually made a contract with his wife. So with Janice, he was pushing her to her limits. He introduced her to bondage. And he even says that he almost drowned her once with Janice and would tie her up, similar to how he tied up Marliz by the wrists and naked, and would whip her with like a belt and stuff.
It's mental.
But they made a contract together, and this is where she learns that he's going to take someone, because he says, right, well, I'm going to go and get someone else to be my slave. They'll take the beating, so I get to beat them and not my wife. And I'm not going to have penetrative sex with the person, only my wife.
Yeah.
So that's why Janice agrees, because she thinks I can have kids without getting beaten, and he's not sleeping with someone else.
He's just beating them and
doing other stuff to them.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot where these people, this victim, Colleen, says that she'd be hung up and they'd have sex underneath her after he did stuff to her, like beat her and stuff like that. So it's pretty sick.
It is weird.
So she's basically signed to be a slave for life. She's not allowed to speak without permission. And when she would, she'd have to call him master. And then the Hooker family, moved to a mobile home.
Oh, right.
And this is where she's kept under the waterbed.
This makes more sense.
This is when she's in a wooden box under the waterbed. And it's just bizarre. He actually allows her to visit her family in 1981, but she's not allowed to give anything away about her situation, as the company are watching. They're still watching. And she says that her family thought that she was involved in a cult because of her homemade clothes, lack of money, no communication over the years. But they didn't want to pressure her, fearing that she would stay away forever.
Right. She's in. And
then the next day she comes back again, but with Cameron, and he poses as her boyfriend.
Right.
And then following this second visit, he fears that he's given her too much freedom.
Okay.
So he takes her back to the mobile home, locks her in the wooden box under the bed, and she remains in the box 23 hours a day for the next 3 years.
You just want to kill yourself, wouldn't you?
Well, it's horrific, because she describes because she's laid down, and she describes that there's a bedpan at the end that she'd have to use her feet to pull up to go in, and there'd be scraps of food dropped in to eat from. It just sounds horrific.
Yeah.
And what's even crazier is these two did have kids, as in Janice and Cameron. And I actually read that Janice gave birth to the second kid on the waterbed above.
While she's under there.
Yeah. I think it also is, he said that he called her Kay. Colleen was just referred to as Kay, and all the kids knew her as Kay.
Oh, because they wouldn't have known she's there.
But when he puts her back in the mobile home and when he freaks out thinking he's given her too much freedom and puts her back into the wooden box under there, he tells the kids Kay's gone away now, and that's why she stays in there for 23 hours.
Right.
And then he gets her out when they've gone to bed.
Yeah.
It's just sick, isn't it?
It's crazy what people will go along with as well.
Yeah. Well,
if you're indoctrinated and manipulated.
Well, that's it, isn't it? And she even says, doesn't she, in the interview, she learnt the pattern. She learnt that the more she fought and struggled during the torture sessions, the longer and the worse it would get. Whereas if she just tried to bear the pain and just get through it, he would actually lose interest and it'd be over quicker.
Yeah.
So I think that's, yeah. Anyway. So that's, yeah. So she's been kept there for 7 years. And at this point, Janice is really starting to struggle with the situation, isn't she?
She is. And she wants to get out.
Yeah. So she's kind of, I think she goes to Colleen and says, I'm going to leave Cameron. Can't do this.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because she is an accomplice. But also, she's also younger. And by the sounds of it, before they've even married, she already knows that he wants to abduct someone.
True.
But then she's been abused. So what's that mental state that's coming into this relationship? It's hard, isn't it?
It is, because I don't think it excuses the involvement.
Exactly. That's what I mean, yeah.
You can see
but
why.
You can understand, yeah. You can be empathetic towards it.
True.
And
I think
you've still tied someone down. You still helped hold somebody down.
Yeah, you've kidnapped someone. You are a kidnapper.
Yeah.
Even though you've been manipulated to do it. But I guess the police probably were like, it's just so traumatic for her that what's the point in not going along and giving her immunity? Because she'd go to prison. We're more likely to get Cameron, who's the actual terrible one.
So she wants to leave. And she tells Colleen, I'm going to leave. And Colleen obviously is like, please do not leave me here. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to die. Or it's going to get even worse. Or I don't know. You'd just be terrified, wouldn't you?
You would.
So they come up with a plan to just act perfectly normal one day.
Yeah.
And he goes out to work and they pack bags.
And they go.
And yeah, Janice takes Colleen with her to her parents' house.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
She must have visited her parents whilst this is all going on.
Well, her family's abusive to her as well. So I'm a bit like, okay.
True.
But they don't really say much to the family, right?
No, yeah.
They don't really...
They just live.
Explain the situation. And I didn't really get any of Cameron coming to look for them.
No, because you think he would...
Where have you gone?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Our secrets are going to get spilled. What am I going to do?
But Janice has told her not to say anything until she said something.
Unless he is that arrogant in thinking, no, don't worry. They've got this fear of this cult, the company watching them. They're not going to say anything.
And where are the kids?
I know. I don't know if they've gone with Janice. I don't know. I couldn't find it.
No, nor can I.
I tried to look it up, but I don't know where the kids have gone.
Yeah.
I'm presuming they've gone with her somehow. That makes sense.
It would.
I think there's 2 kids, so...
It's, yeah.
I don't know.
Because then basically we're back at the church where she's telling the police this story.
Yeah.
And there's not much about, like, where does Colleen go? Like,
no.
Not much about her life.
No.
Which I guess you wouldn't want people necessarily.
No. She does do a bit of an interview on the Unsolved Mysteries, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And she is obviously still alive, and I guess she's getting on with her life and stuff like that.
Yeah, because this is like 50 years later, or 40, I guess, by the time she escaped.
Yeah.
She does look like
she's been through
it, yeah.
Bless her, yeah. But at this point, I think so when do they go to the police? For the trial and stuff?
Oh, the trial's in 1985.
I know, but how does that come about?
I guess it's the end of 1984 that she goes forward to the police.
Oh, this is the church, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they take it to trial in 1985. But
there's not... Yeah, go on, sorry.
It's just for Colleen.
Yeah.
Because there's no body, there's no evidence for Marliz.
They try to find, that's it. They try to find
a body.
The body, the grave where he's dug.
But it's just so...
But I mean, it's been years.
Exactly.
Like,
and it was in the night.
In the night, and you're young, and you're probably in like an absolute adrenaline state of fear the entire time.
And you're just in the woods. You just turn off in the woods.
She's like, come on, whose brain is like remembering such a horrific, like your brain would just automatically go, we're going to shut this out for you.
And everything would have grown over. So she'd have to remember
it's not going to look the same.
The exact spot.
Yeah.
To the meter.
That's it. And so they can't find the body. There's not enough evidence. All they've got is
her testimony.
And it matches up with Colleen's. And that's it.
Yeah, but Colleen never knew Marliz, apart from the picture.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. That's why they go with Colleen, because they go, right, well, we have definitely got Colleen's evidence here.
Yeah. So they send him to jail for
104 years.
Yeah, for what he did to Colleen. And the judge is like, this is probably the most dangerous person he personally has ever dealt with. But I think he said it, which again goes back to people trusting him. The judge was like, he's the exact opposite of what he appears to be.
Like the Ted Bundy, like all that stuff.
He must just come across as really normal, just a great guy.
He looks disgusting in the camera footage of he looks disgusting. So yeah, he's sentenced, and obviously that's great. That's great for Colleen, I'm glad. But obviously the family for Marliz are just like, what?
But I don't think they're ever going to find...
No.
Because the only way they'd find it is if either Janice or Cameron remembered. But how would you remember?
No.
I don't think he even knows.
It's just a random, isn't it? It's just, this will do. Here's a quiet dirt track. No one will probably come down, or they're not going to look over here or whatever.
Yeah.
But then this comes back to...
Oh, yeah, Jodie.
Good old Jodie from apartment 14.
She's going to solve it. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Jodie's still having bizarre dreams, and she's had a dream about a bunch of numbers and letters.
Yeah.
The letter A, followed by 17. And then the numbers 35.76. And for some reason... in that moment, she thinks, I have to ring the Red Bluff police station right now. And apparently at that exact time, as the phone is ringing, the police officer happens to be opening the cold case box file of Marliz's case.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think it's more like the week, but they describe it as literally, oh my gosh, I got my hands on the box.
Yeah, he's like on the documentary going, I couldn't believe it, the chills down my spine. Like, she rang just as I opened. Like, shut up.
It's like, it didn't happen like that, did it?
Stupid. But anyway, they meet up, Jodie and this police officer, because she's going, I just feel like I've got some information that I need to share with you.
And there is a road.
Yeah.
The A17.
Yeah.
And it's like, fair enough. But again, like, it's a road, it's a main road going away from that town.
Yeah, she tells him about everything, and she tells him about what's happening in the apartment, the dreams, and obviously the officer's fairly skeptical as well.
Yeah.
But he's like, let's go with it. Maybe she's got something. I don't know. But she tells him these numbers, like you said, A17, she thinks is a road, and 35.76, which she thinks is the distance. She says it's something like, I think it's the distance away from the apartment.
Yeah. But
so anyway, he goes back to Janice all these years later, because this is not long ago. This is like
2021. They go back to,
that they go back to Janice, so it's years and years later.
Because they can finally talk about it.
Yeah. And they remind her, look, we've still got immunity. Can you help us out? Someone's come up with these, what can you remember now? And they get kind of like a fresh description of the location where they've buried the body from Janice. And they're looking in the general area of A17 as well.
Yeah.
And they happen to look on a map, and they said that they measure the distance of the area from the apartment to where they're looking, given by Janice, and it comes up 35.77.
Yeah.
I've written, what does that mean?
But they still haven't found the body.
What does this mean? Is it coordinates?
I don't know, because it could be longitude. But 3577, if it was coordinates on a map, it'd be a massive area. Like, it's not very specific. You still have like
general.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I don't know. Like, they don't really tell us either.
He's basically saying that, Jodie, your dream was nearly there. You know, you were 76. We're 77. Like, yeah, you're basically there. Well done. Like, it's helped.
They still haven't found the body.
They've still not found it.
And Cameron, he's been granted parole.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to review his mental state.
When are they doing that?
I think that was in 2021.
Oh, right. Okay.
And what did they say? Potentially changing his criminal classification.
No, don't do it.
From sexually violent predator. But it's like, what's the point?
What?
I don't know. Something less.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
That is horrific.
I don't know why we don't, like, he's done all that. He's kept someone locked up for 7 years. He's not just going to, like...
I mean, obviously he's killed her.
Yeah, exactly.
He's obviously killed this woman. Like, it's ridiculous.
And we don't know what else he's done.
Like, get rid of Jodie and all that bullshit. Sorry, but come on.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
We don't need any fucking Ernie doll.
No. I think that's just
still good.
A nice
and all this
extra to the story, isn't
like,
it?
fuck all that. You lived in an apartment where she lived. You found out about it. And great, you came up with some numbers. I don't know where you came up with these numbers. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's weird. Maybe it's been time and you've leaked. Some information's got leaked and I don't know. The whole Jodie side just feels like nothing we need to even think about.
No.
It's just bullshit. The real bit is obviously this absolute trooper of a woman, Colleen.
Yeah.
Who survived all this time. Like, she's just an absolute survivor. She's just been a soldier through it all. Gotten out, got him into prison. And then Marliz, who's still
somewhere
not had her full justice. And now this with Cameron.
It's stupid. I don't know what they gain from releasing him from prison either.
I don't know why they would make that decision.
No. Because it would be around like
why wouldn't you,
65,
would you not look at,
70.
They're obviously having to look at why he's in there, right?
Exactly.
Oh, why are you here? Oh, yeah, you did all this horrific stuff. And the judge on your case actively said he wants to give you as long as possible as he can give you in prison, which is 104 years. But nah, let's see if we can get rid of you.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So of course he's been good in prison. He's not kidnapped anyone in prison because he can't.
I know. He's changed. Nah.
No.
No.
To do those things.
That is ridiculous.
Because over such a long period of time, like, there's no remorse, or over 7 years he'd been like, this is wrong.
I need to let her go. What am I doing?
Yeah.
I can't live with myself or whatever.
But he clearly doesn't care.
Nothing.
Yeah. After killing someone as well.
So the case is still open on Marliz.
And I think always will be. I don't think
the case should be open. I think we know. I think the case should be closed that he did it. I think it's just that they're just never going to find her body.
No. But that's why they can't close it, because there's never going to be any evidence.
Yeah. Unless he confesses or something like that. Not good.
No.
But there we have it. So if anyone's ever around Chico.
Then remember.
Or where was it they took her to? Lassen? Was it Lassen Park?
Oh, yeah.
Where they drove her to?
Yeah.
You know?
Just maybe you'll find her.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Oh. So what do you think then? Him. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Janice has no reason to lie.
Yeah, she's clearly struggled with this information. It's clearly really traumatized her. And she's, like we said, this is it. She's shown remorse. She's shown that she does know it's wrong because she's come forward and gone, I can't live with this.
Yeah.
Unlike him.
And she was in some ways a prisoner. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's so weird that side of it. But this was a good case though.
Yeah.
It hit everything. You got the little weird Ernie paranormal.
Yeah.
Which we do enjoy. I don't believe it, but I do enjoy.
It's too much to believe.
We've got kidnapping. We've got murder. We've even got cult with the company.
Yeah. The cult of Cameron.
I mean, well, yeah, he is a little one-man cult.
He is.
He's an asshole.
Because that's essentially what he did. If he's letting people go and visit.
And they can't, yeah.
And they're coming back to him.
Yeah, the family's not wrong when they're like, I thought she was part of a cult.
She was, yeah. Yeah. She got very lucky that he's didn't kill her as well, I think.
Yes, Colleen. Yeah. It's insane.
Because I think he told her that if she didn't stop screaming, like at the first day, he'd cut her vocal cords.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did.
And I think she immediately was
like,
like,
I know how to do it.
I've done it before. So I think I think that's the only reason she's not dead as well. Yeah.
Yeah. There you have it.
Cameron,
the asshole. But that's a good one for Back After Crumbo. A New Year ghost story.
New Year, new ghosts. Okay. We'll have to do a ghost hunt.
I know we have said that we're going to do it. My dad's itching to buy stuff.
Buy really?
Stuff back.
Oh.
So we can do it. Well, it's like, what is it? Like the EDMF? Is it?
EMF readers. Yeah.
Can't remember what they're called.
REM pods.
Yeah.
Spirit boxes.
Electricity boxes.
Yeah.
Spirit boxes. We had motion detectors. We had everything.
It is fun.
It is funny.
We'll have to find somewhere
that claims.
Yeah. And some devices which aren't like reliant on that sort of thing. Because the radio ones, I just am like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Because of course you're going to get radio everywhere in the world.
Do you know what really freaked me out the other night, actually, on this topic?
Do you have an Ernie doll?
I don't have an Ernie doll.
Oh.
No. But I had gone to bed. I think Jonathan had stayed up, but he stayed up really late. It was like 4 a.m. He was doing work. But I'd heard him come up to go to the toilet, and then he went back downstairs and he was going to bed because I saw all the lights go out. And I don't know. That's what woke me up basically, because I heard him come up and I was like, oh, is he coming to bed? And then he went back downstairs. And I was like, all right, no, it's not. But you know, you're like in that little moment where you're like, all right, I'm going back to sleep, so but you're still awake.
Yeah.
And then I just heard from in this room that Lion King Monopoly.
Oh my gosh, it was an Ernie doll type moment.
It just went off by itself. And I was like, it was on this table. So it's not like, and the only way it does it is if like you touch it on it's really sensitive, to be fair, when you like touch it on like the box. I was like,
is that?
Because I thought, oh, it must be him walking around. But I was like, but he's gone back. He went back downstairs like 10 minutes before.
And the other day, there was like 6 of us in this room and it didn't go off until you shook the box.
This is what I mean. And when I spoke to Jonathan in the morning, he was like, yeah, I heard it. I had to go and have a look. It's like, oh God. So we might be low-key haunted.
We'll have to investigate.
All of these cases, by the way, though, are freaking me the hell out. I am constantly looking over my shoulder.
The real murderer ones.
All of them.
Yeah.
Today, looking at this one, I paused the TV while I was writing my notes and stuff. And then I got really in my own head about looking in the reflection of the TV.
Oh no.
And I was like looking like if I see a face right now.
Yeah.
It's usually the It clown. That clown's got to me at the minute.
That's a proper like thing they do on investigations as well. I mean.
When I turn out the lights at night, when I've like gone to the bathroom, and then down my hall, like my landing, is the end third bedroom, and there's a window, and you just get the silhouette of the of my clothes rail, and I'm just like, if that's a shape of a person, I'm going to shit my pants. like fully there on the spot. So I'm very terrified. Oh God, I've caused you to die. Sorry. He's gone.
Just runs down.
So I'm fair terrified at the minute. So I'm having to be a bit more safer.
Yeah, maybe a ghost hunt will help. Or
I don't think it will.
Make it way worse.
I don't think it will. But yeah. So there you go. Everyone be safe. Don't have Lion King Monopoly in your house going off, because it means you're haunted.
True.
And don't be looking for the It Clown at 4 a.m. when you go to the bathroom.
That's apparently if you sit in the dark looking at a mirror, that's a proper method to like see if things start moving without you.
Stop it. Don't even tell me that.
Don't
tell me that. I don't want to know.
Your face might start moving.
No.
Try it.
No. Absolutely not.
Try it at home.
Try it at home.
My mind gets distracted too easily to do it.
You've got ADHD to save you. What have I got? I have to focus up and I'm like, I wish something would distract me away from this thought, please. Anything. Yeah. Anything.
All I'm thinking is, oh no, I need to concentrate again.
Yeah.
And then I think another thought, yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, just giving myself the willies too much. But anyway. Well, there was episode 14.
14.
And this is coming up Monday. Monday for you guys listening.
Yeah. Or any day in the future if you're listening in the future.
So yeah, we're doing that. And then we'll be back on the following Monday.
True.
Pete and I are on holiday next week. It's exciting. As this gets released, we'll be
away.
Disneyland Paris. Paris.
Yay, Paris. Doing French stuff.
Maybe we'll find a French murder while we're there.
Oh, yeah.
Come back and do one.
Haunted Disneyland. There's loads of YouTube videos on Haunted Disney.
Exactly. So there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome back, everyone. Great start. Thanks for being here. I don't sound very enthusiastic right now, but I'm actually very happy that you're all here. Thank you.
It's been good that you're here.
Yeah.
Without you, we'd still do it.
Exactly. I've not got anything left to mention.
Nor have I.
Like, comment, share, blah, 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 blah. Which you're not going to do anyway.
No.
Why would you?
If you got this far in, you might as well. But like these days, no one does today.
I don't mind.
No.
I don't mind.
Do whatever you want.
Do what you want.
I'm not going to cry about it.
But have
a little bit.
A
scary,
non-murderous week.
But
don't get murdered.
But scare yourself a little bit.
Don't get haunted. Don't fall into any cults.
Oh, don't join a cult.
Kidnapped.
I've been there, yeah. Not kidnapping. I've not been kidnapped ever.
And we shall see you next week.
Next week. Goodbye.
Bye.